안녕하세요 여러분, 퍼포먼스 코치 리아입니다. 이 영상은 영어로 제작이 되었습니다. 출퇴근길이나 하루 잠깐 시간이 나실 때 나의 마음을 강하게 해줄 수 있는 영어 콘텐츠를 듣기 원하시는 분들을 위해 제작하였습니다. 이번 에피소드에서는 자기 확신을 높일 수 있는 관점에 대한 내용을 가져왔습니다. 이 영어 문장들은 도서 영어필사 100일의 기적에서 보시고 필사해 보실 수 있습니다. 이 에피소드의 순서는 Day 5, 본문, 메시지, 그리고 쉐도잉을 하실 수 있도록 제가 다시 한번 더 천천히 낭독을 하는 순서로 이어집니다. 마지막에는 필사를 하며 마무리를 하시면 되시겠습니다. 그럼 시작하겠습니다. Don't blame the good guys. People don't respect you because you are a nice person. They don't take you for granted because you love sharing and giving. There's no relation between you being kind and you being unappreciated or failing. You can be the nicest person on the planet and still have people honor you. You can give so much and still feel appreciated and joyful. Don't blame the good guys. Blame the lack of skills which leads you to fail. Don't compromise your values. Instead, master the skill sets you need in relationships, business, etc. Show the world how the coolest things are achievable by someone as wonderful as you. Hello everyone, welcome back. So today's message is for those of you who feel like their values, their innate strengths, their gifts are getting in their way of succeeding, whether in relationships, business, or any other areas in their lives. So, let's clear out all the misunderstandings. I used to blame myself for being who I am, being raised with the values that I have, having a soft personality, per se, not being pushy enough. I used to think that everything that I have, just who I am as a person, was too fragile for the world and for me to succeed. Even my voice, I was thinking, why isn't my voice charismatic enough? Why was I questioning myself? Why was I questioning the values, the beliefs, my personality, and everything that makes me who I am? Why? Because I was listening to other people who had different values in their lives. Sure, there might have been some advices that was helpful for me at the time. You know, I'm not saying that people should never give out advices or you should completely shut down whatever they want to offer to you. But what I'm trying to say is taking those advices as a consideration to help you in certain situations or to maybe tackle some problems versus thinking that your own wisdom and what you have are worthless or even wrong are completely different things. That was a long sentence. I'm sorry about that. So questioning who you are and what you believe in rather than taking people's advices with a grain of salt often leaves you confused and feeling bad about yourself, which is not good. Not good at all. And this is what I believe in. We all have perceptions about the world, how we should live our lives, you know, how we should have relationship with others, how to treat others. We all have our own perceptions. And today I want to debunk this paradigm that kindness is a reason why you cannot be successful. So my people, those who have or value kindness, love, sharing, and gratitude, this episode is for you. Kindness, sharing, gratitude, love, these are not soft skills. These are strong skills. Why? Because these are the reasons why people want to work with you, buy from you, hire you, and even want to learn from you. Let's say that you have two options. Let's say that you have two coaches in front of you who are very good at their job. Who would you rather work with? Someone who's kind and welcoming, or someone who gives off mean energy? I think the answer is pretty obvious here, right? And a lot of times we blame the good qualities that actually contribute to, bringing a very valuable results. We blame the good guys. If you feel like someone doesn't respect you, it's not because you're a nice person. It's because maybe you didn't set up a boundary with that person, or maybe it's because that's how they show up in every relationship. It has nothing to do with kindness. This is what I want to say. If a person takes you for granted, it's not because you love sharing and giving, but because, again, maybe you fail to set up some boundaries with them, or they don't simply have the capability to appreciate you or people around them. These are completely different things that we're talking about here, right? And setting up boundaries does not mean that you're a bad person or you don't care about other people's feelings. What it is you are teaching yourself and others what is acceptable and what is not. By setting up boundaries, you are communicating with other people what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to compromise. Do you want to teach people how to respect us? How do we do that? How do we teach people to respect us? We have to respect ourselves first, and then respect people around us. If you want to feel appreciated, appreciate yourself first, and appreciate those around you. Respect who you are, what you have, appreciate your strengths, your values, everything that makes you who you are, and set up strong boundaries. Today's message is very simple. I hope you find this helpful, and let's talk soon. All right, so now this time I'm going to read the chapter very slowly. So for those of you who want to practice a technique called shadowing, you can go ahead and do that right now. Don't blame the good guys. People don't respect you because you're a nice person. They don't take you for granted because you love sharing and giving. There's no relation between you being kind and you being unappreciated or failing. You can be the nicest person on the planet and still have people honor you. You can give so much and still feel appreciated and joyful. Don't blame the good guys. Blame the lack of skills, which leads you to fail. Don't compromise your values. Instead, master the skill sets you need in relationships, business, etc. Show the world how the coolest things are achievable by someone as wonderful as you. All right, my friends, now you can go ahead and transcribe this chapter Or if you're just listening in, feel free to maybe tell yourself one message that you want to take away from this episode. 네, 여러분 어떠셨나요? 이번 에피소드를 통해서 자기 확신을 좀 더 가져가시는 그런 시간이 되셨길 바라겠습니다. 다음 에피소드에서는 멋진 하루를 보내실 수 있는 확언을 들고 오겠습니다. 그럼 그때까지 스스로를 응원하는 강한 마음을 잃지 마시고 곧 이야기 나누도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.